Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and our non-conforming friends, welcome to One Shot Saturday, a rare mix-up where we have players from Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday all joining together to go on a little one-shot adventure. Some players from the Saturday table could not make tonight. Eric, hope you're having a great time at the wedding. JD, hope Bryn Fair is everything you wished it would be. And we're going to go on a little adventure called Minions Capture That Princess. If you guys have the maps pulled up, I will get you guys on the right one. Everybody got their character sheets up, snacks, everything you need.
I believe so.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to the Evil Tower of Evilness. You all are in the employ of a lich. You've all worked here for a year, 10 years, in the case of Gert, 50 years. And it's been good service. Morty is a good, well, not quite so good boss. But something happened last night. Last night, the tower was besieged by heroes. Now, all of them are dead, and their mission was unsuccessful, but this cannot stand. You all find yourselves performing chores and cleaning up the wreckage around the tower. There is an overseer. Let me pull up the right page. You find yourselves in a dimly lit, spacious chamber deep within the lich's crumbling tower. The air is thick with the scent of ancient tomes and the faint, unnerving hum of arcane energy. There stands before you a skeletal overseer. He is in ancient armor. His jaw is locked in a perpetual sneer. He's got one glowing eye socket that's larger than the other, giving him a constantly suspicious gaze. And in his hands, he clutches a ragged scroll, a checklist full of chores that must be completed. "Faster, you laggards," he snaps. "Do you think those ash stains will clean themselves? And be careful with that vase. It's older and more valuable than your entire lineage." And Specs, he's talking to you as you're carrying this vase that had been knocked over. And you're trying to make your way. And the first thing I need you to do is describe your character.
Good question. So Spec is tiny, like little, small even for a goblin.
And this vase is 3 times larger than you.
And then, like super jittery. He's dressed in like tattered cloak and hood, but he's just like got a kind of like a anxious vibe about him.
Okay.
That's about it.
Make a
Looks like
dexterity
goblin.
saving throw.
Oh no. I'm good at it, but this could go badly. Yeah, that's a natural 1, so that's a 7.
Yeah, nope. You're trying to make your way over this rubble and stuff with this priceless vase, and you trip and fall, and your whole world goes into slow motion. The vase crumbles, and the overseer pulls out a whip and lashes at you. Does an 11 hit?
It does not.
You dodge out of the way quickly, but feign injury so that he doesn't lash out at you again. And staring over, looking disappointed, shaking her head, is Gert, as she's trying to clean bloodstains off of these stairs. Gert, why don't you describe?
Yeah, so Gert is old. Gert is really, really old. If you go to whatever the maximum age you think a goblin can get to, Gert is older than that. And one thing she is definitely not doing right now is cleaning up bloodstains and putting up with anybody's garbage. So she's old. She's crabby. She was put on this, she's got really thick armor on that she's just kind of scrounged over the course of her life. She's got a mace strung across her back, big old long pointy ears. But she's definitely not cleaning. That's a fact.
Yeah, go ahead and make a sleight of hand check to hide the fact that you're not actually cleaning from the overseer.
Absolutely. Let's see if we can keep this string of nat ones going.
18.
That's an
Yeah.
18.
Yeah, you're moving that rag, but without any enthusiasm. But the overseer is too caught up in the fact that this vase has been broken. And up on the balcony, picking up fallen candelabras, is Sir Bonk. Why don't you describe your character?
Yeah, Sir Bernk is probably as small as Spec. Spec's probably smaller than him. But not by much, maybe like an inch. And he's just wearing like a simple robe because it's kind of cold. He has some goggles on and he has a maul on his back, but that's about it, really. Some axes to the side of him.
Why don't you make me a strength check for picking up a rather large candelabra?
11. Oh, I don't know if it. Did you get it?
I did get it, and 11 was not enough. You and it slips out of your hands, and you hear the crash as the candles roar. And he was on the first floor. How did he get up here this fast? You don't even comprehend, but you hear the whip crack. Does a 17 hit?
It does.
You take 3 damage from the whip. The incompetence I am surrounded by annoys me to no end. Watching this happen across, it's Drift, who's trying to quickly sweep up some of this arcane debris. Drift, why don't you go ahead and describe your character?
So Drift is like 40s to 50s hobgoblin. They're here because they just needed a job and putting it like being in control of goblins and shit was just too much responsibility. I fight because I'm good at it, but I learned magic so I don't have to. Like a gray skin or whatever. The AI didn't let me do what I wanted to do, but so like the gray hobgoblin type thing, like hair all over, but black on the head, kind of compared to everybody else, they're 5'11", so really tall, I guess, in present company. They also have a familiar.
Right.
That's this like mangy, possibly undead cat. Orange cat, not a lot of brain cells. Weird story, but he calls himself Chad the Sixth. Sir Chad the Sixth. I just call him Soup because that's what I had that day when I summoned him. I am not sweeping. I'm probably just moving the broom in like familiar ways to make it look like I'm working, but probably doing like stances and things like that to stay in shape, but I'm not doing this shit.
Okay. Make a sleight of hand check.
Oh no. Oh, that's not gonna be good. Please be good. Yeah, 4.
He appears and he cracks the whip at you.
I'm going.
Does a 3 hit?
No, it does not.
You dodge out of the way deftly as his eyes flare red. Stabby? You are watching all of your friends get this whip swung at them, and you don't want to get whipped. You are a small person. So I think you're actually trying to hide in the shadows. Why don't you describe
Yep.
your character?
Yeah, so Stabby 2 Knives. He has 2 daggers on his belt. Just kind of like mismatched leather armor. He is about average height for a goblin. Looks kind of crazy, insane. His left eye is a little lazy and it twitches all the time.
Make a stealth check to hide from the overseer.
Okay.
16. You are hidden in the shadow as the overseer walks past you. There was another. Where is he? Suddenly, the overseer stiffens as his eyes go blank. 30 seconds passes. 40 seconds. Before finally he comes back. That can't be. I don't know what he wants, but the boss would like to see all of you in the war room immediately. You all kind of look around. You've seen the boss like at a distance, but he's never called you directly. What could he possibly want with you 5? And you drop your brooms, or look at the broken vase that you're trying to stack back together. Even Stabby emerges from the shadows a little intrigued. And you guys begin to make your way across. I'm just going to use pointers instead of tokens. You guys come out of that room here. And you know that you got to make your way across this bridge to get to the war room. As you guys are walking, you see your fellow minions, other hobgoblins and goblins, throwing the naked bodies of adventurers over the walls and down into the valley. And there are piles of armor and weapons here. Would anybody like to take a look at those piles as you're trying to make your way across this thoroughfare?
I'll definitely look.
I'd say I'm not smart enough not to look, so yeah, I'm definitely
Yeah, anybody who wants to take a look can make an investigation roll.
not good at that.
Let's go. -1.
Yeah, buddy.
It was almost an actual 20.
That's a 2.
That was a nat 1 for me.
Your dice love you guys tonight. Anybody get higher than a 7?
I got a 12.
12?
I got a 9.
Okay. Well, Stabby, you kind of see a nice
Trash.
a nice piece of studded leather. Looks better than what you're wearing. Do you want to try to swipe it out of the pile?
I do.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Right.
14. Yeah. You're able to swipe this leather out of there. You kind of look around, nobody notices, and you may swap out your armor with studded leather. Lucky for you guys, there's a second pile right here that you get to try again.
-1. Let's go. One
Oh.
better.
All right,
Poor Gert.
I got a 4, so I am
That's
just
two better.
destined to have whatever I already have.
I've got
A
a 7.
whopping 5. Jeez.
Holy crap. Where are these rolls on Wednesdays when I got a monster in front of you?
So this is a role-playing only one shot, right? No combat.
Oh, yeah, it's mostly role play. Yeah, totally. That's what one shots are for. Who rolls dice during
Stabby
one
got a
shots?
16.
You got a 16?
Yeah.
Holy crap, man! That might be a +1 dagger.
Oh, wow. Shiny knife. Oh,
That's a sleight of hand check if you want to grab it.
I do.
DC's a 15. Oh, 25. Yeah. Yeah. Nobody notices as you deftly swap out one of your daggers for this +1 dagger. Micah, the dice love you and hate everybody else. You guys make your way into the war room. Let me get my Mortimer description up. And just so you guys get an idea, you step into the war room, and there's a giant table, and on the other side is this ghastly skeletal lich holding a staff. Smoke rises from his body. And you guys know this is Mortimer, the unenthusiastically eternal. He evokes a traditional, somewhat morbid feel, appropriate for a lich, while the unenthusiastical eternal kind of adds a little bit of funny twist to his name. But it suggests that he might be a bit bored. He's been around for a long time. And you all step up to the table when Mortimer is there. And, if it isn't my favorite minions, welcome.
Hi, boss.
What was that?
I said, hi, boss.
Yes. Hello. You.
It's me, your trusty friend, Sir Bonk.
Yeah, I knew that. Yeah, it's definitely not a case of all of my more powerful minions being killed. You guys are totally my favorite minions. This attack on the tower must not stand. The king and his keep down in the town of Redwater must pay for this travesty. So I have a special mission for all of you. A quest, if you will. And I am sure that you will get it done.
You want us to stab him?
If you get an opportunity, I would not be opposed, but I had something more diabolical in mind. I want you to go to the keep, and I want you to kidnap his daughter. Alive?
Stab her?
Alive? Bring her here. And we will hold her for ransom for 1 million gold to repair my tower. If you feel like you cannot do this, it is fine. I will just feed you to the hounds. Is there anyone who objects to the quest?
How old's the daughter?
No.
Let's see. I'm 5006. He was born. Carry this. Like 14 years old.
Oh, a teenager? Oh.
Well, back in my day, we always just killed our enemies. You're the boss, but this seems like an awful lot of work. I don't know. Like,
Listen,
we're
Dirt, I
kidnapping now?
understand you might be the only person here older than me, but I kind of call the shots around here.
Well, I mean, look, we're taking these guys. It points at Stabby. Like like his parents are so disappointed in him, and you're gonna take. That's who we're going with.
He kind of glides over to you, Gert, and he leans down and he's like, look, this is what's left, okay? we got hit pretty hard yesterday.
All right, look, all right, boss. I'll take him. I'll keep him alive if I can, but I'm not gonna like it.
But I won't send you on your way without a boon, we'll say. I have gathered for you some of my most powerful and precious artifacts, and I will bestow them upon you. You must take care of them. These are very powerful magical items. Priceless, unique, one of a kind, each of them. And he snaps his fingers and a bunch of items appear on the table. There is this tattered cloak. It looks like it was probably majestic at one point, but the colors are faded. The hem is frayed. There's a mug that has a thick brown liquid in it. There's this knotty wood wand that seems to twitch slightly as it's sitting there. There's a ring. It's a big, gaudy, oversized ring with a gem that looks suspiciously like polished glass. It sparkles in the light, a bit too bright to be genuine diamond. There's a sleek pair of boots, but they are covered in shiny silver sequins. And then there's this orb sitting on the table that kind of smolders and smokes. And he goes down and he's like, this is the cloak of billowing. And I'm just going to tell you guys what each of these does. And then we will roll to see who picks first. And then we will go down the line and you guys will pick. So the cloak is the cloak of billowing. At will, the wearer can cause the cloak to billow dramatically, granting advantage on charisma checks when trying to impress or intimidate. However, the cloak also has a tendency to billow at inconvenient times, possibly betraying your position if you're trying to sneak. You have the mug of endless gravy. Once per day, the mug can produce enough gravy to provide a meal for up to 4 people. The gravy can also be used as a slippery trap. It functions like the grease spell. Unfortunately, the mug doesn't change its contents, so drinking from it's not recommended unless you know you're into high cholesterol. Then we have the mediocre wand of misplacement. The wand has 3 charges of the Misty Step spell. However, instead of precise control typically afforded by the spell, the destination is always slightly off, landing the user in odd and comedic positions. The wand recharges daily at dawn. If you can find it, because it has a habit of disappearing and reappearing in the most unlikely places. We have the Ring of the Grandiose Entrance, which is once per day. The wearer can activate the ring to make like a super dramatic entrance. Like the lights will dim, you'll get a spotlight on you. There'll be like a gust of wind that tussles your hair just right. Mechanically, it grants advantage on the first charisma check you make after entering a room and activating it. But you'll have to make a dexterity check because the effect is spoiled if you trip when you make your entrance. Then we have the boots of blinding speed. Those boots will double your movement speed. But while moving at that double speed, the world becomes a blur and you're effectively blind during the dash, making navigation and avoiding obstacles a bit of a challenge. And they also reflect even the most dim light super bright on the sequins, so sneaking while wearing them is really hard. And then you have the ever smoldering orb, which it can be used to start a fire. It provides advantage on survival checks related to starting fires. And once per long rest, it can be commanded to fill a room with smoke. The smoke smells strongly of barbecue, which might attract unwanted attention if used. And now everybody gets to roll a d20. The highest person can pick their magic item first. The cloak also doubles as a trench coat, just in case you wanted to put 3 goblins in a trench coat.
That is a 2. These dice are.
Yeah, man. I
Get
need
them out of the
these-
way.
I need these kind of rolls like during main campaign time.
I
5.
also rolled a 2. Well, if we all roll like shit, then we'll be fine because we'll all be not for anything else, but for
If-
this it's fine.
Anybody higher than a 5? Right now, 5's the highest.
I have an 8.
Ooh, we have an 8. 8 going once. 8, 8, 8 twice. Okay, the 8 gets to pick their magic item first.
Shabby's gonna walk up and look at them all, and he is going to take the cloak of billowing.
Okay, you get the cloak. Everybody roll again.
These are 3.
There you go, Gert. There you go,
Our
Gert.
first nat 20.
Ooh.
This feels good having it for this and not something great.
What are you picking?
I honestly, I was gonna go cloak of billowing because I have a negative charisma modifier, so I was like, oh, this might help something. I already have pretty. I guess I will take the wand of misplacement.
Okay, you get the wand. We roll off again. Then there were 3. I'm not sure if Sane is still there. I think the phone.
He said he had to go to the door. Someone just came.
Okay. Ooh, Gert.
6.
There we go. There we go. Gert walks up to the table and picks up these bedazzled boots. And is like, well, I think I like these. I think they will give me just what I need. She takes the boots of blinding speed.
Oh yeah, and your speed will be blinded. And that, go ahead, Mick. I will allow you to pick next.
Got the gravy and the smoky bowl.
You've got the mug of endless gravy, the ring of grandiose entrance, and the ever smoldering orb.
I will take the orb.
Okay. Do you need the description sent to you?
Yes, please.
There it is. This back up. So yeah, that's gonna leave for our barbarian the mug of endless gravy. Not sure how much longer he's going to be away. But fine choices for all of you. Now remember, these are very powerful, very precious magic items that must be returned, and I in no way okay with losing if all of you die, so you must return alive with the princess and my items. You understand? You're definitely not expendable. I gave you the most expensive stuff I have.
Gifts. We're loaning these. We're borrowing
Yeah,
these.
they belong to me. You're just allowed to use them. And then he snaps his finger and the table clears and a map unfolds of the city of Redwater. Let me find it. Boom, there it is. To give you guys an overview, Boblin the Goblin's no longer here. Why is this token on there? So when you guys approach, you'll be coming from here. This will be the keep. And how you guys choose to try, these are 30-foot tall stone walls. There is a moat and a drawbridge. And getting in there will be up to you guys to decide. But first, you must make it down the mountain to the city of Redwater. Are there any questions about your quest? Do you all understand the task I have laid before you?
Does he only have one daughter?
Yes, he only has one daughter.
Bummer. Okay.
Do you know what the daughter looks like?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And he
That was really
conjures,
sad as I was
he
just gonna give
conjures
him-
up a minor image, and there she is.
Oh, okay.
Were you planning on just stealing a random girl?
Absolutely, I was. Yeah.
Like a sister, I could just grab her, whoever was first available.
Wow. Wow. You know what? That would have been an angle I never planned for. Okay. And with that, you all attune to your magical items. And you make your way back across the thoroughfare towards the small crevasse that you must squeeze through to get to the mountain. And some of you realize this is the first time you've left the tower in many, many years. Gert, you've kind of forgotten what the outside world looks like, because as soon as you exit out of this crevasse, the sunset hits you, and you realize that it must be the first time you've seen sunlight in forever. There's some kind of magical aura surrounding the tower that keeps it perpetually night. You squint your eyes, and you guys begin to make your way down the mountain. Who wants to make our survival checks?
I can do that if you like.
There you
Yeah,
go.
I guess
how
what
my
are our
dice go?
classes? Yeah, I'm a cleric. What I have no idea what everybody's classes are actually.
I'm a
Nobody said
ranger.
it during the introductions, so I was like, oh, we're going to leave it a
Yeah.
surprise.
Yeah. It's like, leading's not my style. You guys go ahead. I'll catch up.
You have a literal
Oh.
ranger.
Sweet, because I was like, I'm a fighter. I'll be up front, but my survival's not great. It's not the worst, but it's not great.
I will jump ahead and see if these dice keep fucking me around.
I will tell you that in this one shot, your survival checks are actually encounter checks. So no matter what, you're having an encounter. It's just what you roll.
Well, it wasn't as bad and was a 17.
Okay,
a
17.
good encounter.
Oh, damn, Alyssa's gonna hate you. I need you to roll a d6.
Doot. That is a 5.
Yep. 1 second. Let me get rid of these tokens because these guys aren't playing anymore. Let me pull up your tokens. So anywhere along this side of the map, within the first 3 columns, you can place yourselves. As on the other side, we've got spiders. Where's my token for there they are. What did you roll on the D6?
5.
Oh, so we need one more giant wolf spider.
Oh, good. Yes, babe.
You guys seem to have stumbled into a trap. And let me pull the encounter up and we will roll initiative here in a second. One, two, three,
Hey,
four,
Stabby,
five.
do you think you want to be friends?
Yeah, maybe. Okay, I stab my friends sometimes.
I know,
Everybody,
I still have the wound from last time.
everybody roll initiative.
Oh, God. Okay, there it is.
There's the high rolls. There they are.
Don't worry, I'm still keeping it low with that 13.
Stabby Two Knives, you are up first.
And there's
All
Stabby.
right. Stabby is he wants to stab some things. How far away is this from me? Yeah. Uh, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Bonus action dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I can't get close enough. 30. Stabby will throw one of his daggers at this wolf spider.
Go ahead.
The non-magical one. Let's see. Uh, 10.
10 misses.
And that's it for Stabby.
All right, Spec.
So far away. On my first move, I get an extra 10 feet, I believe. So I'm going to jump forward. 20, 30, to like, yeah. And then I'm going to take a bunch of shots at disadvantage. So, crossbow disadvantage at the, let's say, this dude.
All right.
Nope. That's a 10.
Yep, 10's gonna miss. And
But on my first attack, I get a second attack. Free. That's a 16.
16 hits.
On both rolls, I rolled 2 2s, and then the next was 2 8s. That is 5 plus. Oh, wait. Let me just confirm, because on that first attack, I get extra damage. Sorry, I'm learning.
It's fine. You've never played a Gloomstalker before.
And this is my first cleric. I'm going to be taking a long time. I'm sorry too.
Yeah. Gloomstalker, there we go. an extra D8. So 5 plus. Oh, so 9 damage on that.
Dang, nice hit. It is bloodied for sure.
And then bonus action, I will shoot again.
At level 4, you get 3 attacks? That's crazy.
On the first turn. If I attack on the first turn. 16 again.
Yep.
For minimum damage of 5.
Is that the same one?
Yep.
It's dead.
I just sprint forward, plant shield down, and just get tonk, tonk, tonk. Just as
Hell,
many bolts as I can get
yeah.
down range until it goes down.
Gert, you are up.
Yeah.
All right, good job, Spec.
You got it.
Fucking spiders. All right, Gert kind of 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then Gert will cast Spiritual Weapon right there. And we'll take an attack on that wolf spider right by it.
Oh, yeah. That definitely
25
hits.
to hit. Or 7 force damage.
Dang, bloodied.
All right, and I'll follow it up with a Toll the Dead. Same, so a wisdom saving throw, please. DC 14.
That's a 4.
All right. Oop, actually, nope, because they've already taken damage. It's a D12.
4 or higher?
So
Ooh.
I still got a 1. The 1 necrotic damage.
Yeah. Okay. Now we got some spiders going. This first spider is going to step right up and it's going to make its bite attack at you, Stabby.
Okay.
6 definitely misses. Okay. Next, that one's dead. Sir Bonk.
I will just try to help out my friend Stabby, and I'm gonna throw a javelin.
Okay.
Is it if it's more than 120 feet, it's disadvantage?
Yeah.
Okay. So just regular. Hey. 22
Yeah, 22 hits.
for 10 damage.
Dang. All right. It is bloodied but not dead.
Oops, I moved
It's-
the whole man.
Definitely wishing it was dead, though.
Javelin is 30 to 120. As in, anything
yeah.
more than 30 is disadvantage.
Yep,
120
yep.
is maximum.
I was confused.
was
I
it
was just
disadvantage?
thinking that I was like,
I confused it
Javelin
with
with 120 is fucking
Go ahead and roll that again.
pretty lit.
Just real quick.
Oh, or 13.
13 still hits, so I'll still
Alright,
take
cool.
that damage.
E.
This wolf spider is going to take an attack of opportunity from the spiritual weapon because it's going to move up here unless you kill it. 16 definitely hits.
Yep.
Come on, roll a 1 again. Roll a 1 again. Nope, it's dead.
Has 6 force damage.
Okay, dead.
See? Back in my day, we didn't even have to use a weapon for real.
5. This one's going to attack Stabby with advantage now that he's flanked.
Stabby, no! Look out!
None.
I don't think a 14 hits, does it?
Nope. Nope. I have a 16.
Yep, with advantage, it missed. Drift, you are up.
Right. So I'm going to move 30, 10, 20, 30. Familiar just kind of sticks behind me, doesn't really do anything other than like give me the help action or anything, something like
Mhm.
that. So I'm going to, from this distance, cast Ray of Frost on the spider closest to me. Like,
Okay.
seriously.
That ain't
Oh
gonna
my
do
god. All right. Then yeah, I'm done.
Bonus action, be angry. 5, 10,
Yep.
15.
These
Now,
dice are really playing into the whole we're all incompetent
Yep.
and the last choice.
Yep.
Yeah, they are.
Stabby does a natural 20 hit you. Yes, it does. So that is 7 plus 12 is 19 before a roll. Or no, 1 second.
Can I silvery barbs that nat 20?
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably a good idea, but
Yeah.
I think a dirty 20 still hits.
Yeah, oh,
It
well.
does.
At least
take
it's not
that.
double damage, so
Yeah.
I at least have the damage. Yay!
So you take 5 piercing damage, and I need a DC 11 Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Can I give him the?
Not 20.
Oh, I have to give it to somebody else.
Yeah.
The silver. Can I give
You
whoever's
can give
next
it. You can
in
give
line?
it to him. Next in
Okay.
line would be Stabby, so you can give it to
Okay,
him.
then yeah, I'll give him the advantage.
So you take half of this. So you take 3 poison damage.
Okay.
And it is your turn, as you are surrounded now by the chittering, moist mandibles of these giant wolf spiders.
Well, 2 of them must because they saw my crazy eye. I'm gonna go ahead and does that grant sneak attack?
What was that?
You were just given advantage.
Yeah, will
From
that
silver
grant
barbs.
sneak attack?
Yes. Anytime you have advantage on an attack, you get sneak attack.
Right.
But
It's been a while
only
since I played
once per
Rogue.
turn.
Gotcha. I'm gonna attack the giant spider behind me. That
Okay.
hasn't taken damage. Let's see here. Damage. 16 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Okay. 15 points of damage.
It's definitely dead.
And Stabby will disengage as a bonus action. 10, 15, 20, 25, 35. And move back here. Just laughing maniacally the whole way.
Spec.
Gabby, are they friends?
Yeah, go say hi.
Ooh.
Spec, you are up.
Watching Stabby run, I'm just gonna be like, suppressive fire, and start shooting him. So I'll shoot the uninjured one.
Okay.
That should hit. It's like
Yeah.
a 26, I think. Bum bum bum. For 9 points of damage.
Okay, it is bloodied.
And bonus action, shoot him again. For 16.
16 hits.
For another 9 points of damage.
He's dead. Gert? Oh. do you
Yeah,
have
and
a
I'm not
bonus
smart
action?
enough to back up, so I'll leave it there.
Okay, Gert.
All right. Gert will use her bonus action to move spiritual weapon up and take an attack. $23 to hit
Oh, yeah.
or 9.
Yeah, it only had 1
damage.
hit point left. So it is dead, and you guys have cleared the spiders.
Well, I
Gert
didn't get to
walks
say
up to-
hi.
Gert walks up to Stabby and touches them on the shoulder and it's like, "This is why your parents were so disappointed in you." And cast Cure Wounds. You get 12 hit points back.
Dang.
I get my javelin back.
Yep, and I think Stabby, you might want to pick up that dagger you threw.
I'll grab that for him too. Give it to him.
And
Here you go, buddy.
you guys take a look around, and seems pretty safe. And it's time to get back on the road down, or the path down the mountain. Go ahead and give me our next encounter. I mean, survival roll.
Mhm.
Want me to jump up ahead again?
I think it's a given.
Yes.
Okay. That's a nat 1 for a 5.
Okay. We might as well keep this map
Oh.
up. You guys go ahead and set up on the left side again.
Oh, I want to be in the front this time.
I'm assuming it's been more than a minute and my spiritual weapon is gone.
Yeah. It definitely has. You guys have been walking for probably 20, 25 minutes. Kind of talking amongst yourselves, you know, talking about how awesome it was that you guys beat them. And you're kind of not paying attention. And that ends up being your downfall as you walk right into an orc encampment. And they've got an orog. Two orcs. And let me go ahead and press this button. Press this button. Everybody roll initiative.
I will say hi to them, or hi friends in Orc. I'll still roll initiative.
Are you going to... Let's see where your initiative falls.
At 17.
Fortunately, the org goes before you. So, we have our org, who, as a bonus action, can move up to its speed towards a hostile creature, so he gets 60 feet of movement.
But we're not hostile yet.
To him, you are.
Damn it.
Just want to be friends. Whatever.
Unfortunately, you can't quite make it to you, Smack, but you see this orc charging at you, and he pulls out a javelin on the run.
He's gonna rap horse.
And he's going to throw... That's a nat 20 on the javelin.
Mm-hmm. That should hit.
I was given an opportunity for a silvery barbs, but I didn't know if one was coming.
In fact, she's muted.
So I have silvery barbs as Fey touched feet. And I get to use it like once a short rest
okay.
or a long rest or something, but it won't let me cast it again. And oh wait,
I think you can
there we
use
go.
the spell
Okay,
slot.
it did. Okay, I had something clear. Okay, I silvery barbs it,
Okay.
and then I will give advantage.
So the
probably to
10
whoever's
misses
next in
you.
order.
It pulls out another one and throws it. A little frustrated. It feels like it should have hit you. 16 to hit, Spec.
That will miss.
Yay!
Of course. Sir Bonk, you
I
are
just
up.
hunker behind my shield. I like that.
I'll say, hey, what are you doing to my friend? Leave him alone.
And I'll come up to him and stand in front of him. And I'll say that in Orc. To see if he responds or not.
Trying to kill him.
Why? We didn't do anything to you.
Looks tasty.
Are you a bully?
I will tell you that if we continue this conversation, that will be your turn.
I was just waiting for him to say yes. And I don't like bullies, and I'm going to rage.
Yes.
And I will grow to a large size.
Yes, you
Shit,
do.
yeah.
You guys are pushed back. I don't have an enlarged token for you, so
That's
they're
fine.
just going to have to imagine that you are now large.
And if this helps, oh god,
I could always just pick my first large. Boom, that's my
I
first
see.
large creature. Let's just pretend that's you, Sir Bonk.
Okay. And I'm gonna hit this dude with my maul, and I'm gonna great weapon master it.
Actually, as a goblin, aren't you considered a small creature?
Yeah, go from small to large.
Which would just make you medium, wouldn't it?
No, go to large. I become a large creature.
Oh, okay. That's crazy. There you are. Huh? Ruh-roh.
I'm gonna golf this dude. No, I'm not, because that's only a 14, or that's
Yeah.
only 12.
Yeah, 12 does not hit.
Darn it. That's it.
All right. It's now an orc's turn. They also have the aggressive, so they get to move 60 feet. Vroom. And vroom. First one is going to throw its javelin at Drift. Now it's my dice that are just hating me. That's a 7. The second one's going to throw at Gert. That's a 23
That hits. Yeah.
for 5 piercing damage. Spec, you are now up.
Move down the line, park myself, and start shooting away. With the extra attack on my first turn. I'm just shooting at the orc.
Yep.
So it is 19.
19 hits.
Minimum damage of 5. I will shoot again. It is an 18.
18 just hits. You see this orc is wearing plate armor.
Oh, good. It is this plus the D8. That is 11. Math.
Nice.
And bonus action, I'll shoot him again.
Jeez.
For a 16 and miss.
Yep, 16 misses. Stabby 2 knives, you are up.
Right. Stabby is going to run around Bonk and get over here. And that gives me flanking.
Hey,
Right-
Darkside, good
right
to
there?
see you. Yes.
Okay. And I am going to try to stab him.
21 hits.
21. For 17 points of damage.
Holy, he is bloodied.
And I will try to stab him with my other dagger as an offhand attack. And that's just a 7 to hit.
That misses.
Alright, that'll do it for Stabby.
Drift, you are up.
Great. So I'm going to move to right here,
Thank you.
and I'm going to cast Thunder Wave.
No, thank you.
So they need to do a Constitution saving throw, DC 10. If not, they get 9 damage, and then they're pushed 10 feet away.
All right, so the first one passed.
But then he takes half as much,
Second
but
one
isn't put.
passed. So 4. Okay.
Well, it didn't work out as well as I thought it would. But done.
All
'Cause
right,
I
Gert.
can't do anything else.
Gert gonna move right here. And I'm gonna need a wisdom saving throw from both the orcs as my body erupts into radiant light. DC 14. I'm sorry.
Uh,
It's actually Constitution, not Wisdom.
Okay, well, the first one failed, second one passed. So the one to the north failed, the one to the south passed.
All right. So the one to the north takes 2 radiant damage. The other one takes nothing.
No.
It's like these spells work so much better 80 years ago.
Inflation really got him.
Yeah. Like, I guess that's the end of my turn.
All right, the Orug is going
Oh,
to
Braille.
turn at this little tiny goblin that just stabbed him, and gonna make 2 great axe attacks at you.
No, 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 no.
11 misses, and
Uh-huh.
I am on the wrong sheet. Ignore
No.
that. I'm pretty sure 13 misses. Natural 20.
Oh my gosh.
So that is 16 before the roll. Lucky for you, I
One
rolled
more
a...
spot left, but I can still rebarbs the nat 20.
Yeah, I mean, let's get them all out of the way on these random encounters before you
Yeah,
ever face any of the bosses. Let's do it.
Yeah, but they're not gonna like die on the first
Right.
encounter. That's the point.
All right, I will re-roll it. Natural 20. No shit, just rolled another one. So
spade.
16.
Oh,
Me
that's
then, I
hilarious.
guess.
And I rolled the same
God.
damage. I rolled 1 on the damage. So that's 5 plus 16. That's 21 slashing damage to
Oh.
Stabby, who is now bloodied
Yeah.
greatly. And Sir Bonk, you were up.
I'm gonna smack this dude again.
Go ahead.
It's regular. 17.
17 just misses.
Fuck. Um. Fuck it, we'll reckless. That didn't matter. God damn it. Nothing.
Okay. The Thunder Wave hurt, but these orcs are so thankful, Drift, that you just gave them advantage on these great axe attacks that they're both going to make on you. The first one is a 16 to hit.
$18.
The next one is a natural 1, so you can make it an opportunity attack on the southern.
I will. Oh, good. It's a 19 with my
19
long
hits.
sword. Yay. So looks like 6 damage.
Okay, he is bloodied. And Spec, you are back up.
The firing continues.
Of course it does. Get some!
That is a 17, which I believe you said misses.
That does miss the org.
Bonus action, shoot again. That'll do it. 24.
Yep.
I'm going to remember this time and use Favored Foe. So I can add another d4 to this.
Oh, is orcs your favorite enemy?
You can just pick someone. Every fight.
Okay.
You can only do it as much as your proficiency, though. That is...
Good job. He's dead.
Hey! That's what he gets.
Stabby, you have it owie.
Yeah. It doesn't feel good. But you know what would make me feel better? If I go stab something.
You have advantage for
Yeah.
flanking.
Let's see. Natural 20.
There you go. Brutal it.
All right, so that'll
With sneak attack.
be. Oh, that wasn't supposed to roll like that. Hang
Don't
on.
worry about it. What's the max damage you can do? I think it's over 9, right? We don't even have to do the math. You can
It
do
is
more than 9 damage.
It is 9 points.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so he's dead.
All right. And Abby will use the rest of his movement to go around here and do an offhand attack on this orc.
Okay, you have advantage, but you don't get sneak attack again.
Right. That's just 2d20s. 19 on the die.
Yep.
Okay, and that's just a d4 worth of damage. 2 points of damage.
All right. Drift, you are up.
Since magic doesn't seem to be working for me, I'm just gonna hit it with a longsword again.
Yep.
Oh, see, yep, okay.
Yep,
This
that
this makes sense. So 21, 4, 12 damage.
Yeah, he's dead. And the fight is over. Sir Bonk returns to his normal size.
He's very sad.
Search the bodies.
Gert, you look at Stabby and you're getting real fucking annoyed with this fuck up.
I feel like if I feel like if I heal you, you're not gonna learn your lesson.
Did you take damage? Did you get stabbed? No. Stabby stabbed others.
But it's back in my day, we tried not to get hit by the other people. But you youngins, you got no skills.
No, back in my day, multiple things. I did real good with stabbing.
Reaches out, touches him on the head. It's like, this is the last time. I'm serious. You need to learn your lessons. You get 12 healing back.
Thank you.
And then everybody looks to Spec. Like, should this guy really be leading us?
Like, crumples under the stair. I'll
Let's
do better.
let's roll our third encounter. I mean survival
Any
check.
loot?
We got this. I can do better. I
Is there
can't do
any
much
loot?
better. Oh yeah, before we leave.
9. Hey, you guys. There are only 3 numbers that give you a short rest, and you happen to roll 1. So you guys find a nice, quiet little clearing to sit down and think about what you have done.
You're welcome.
You guys have an opportunity here to spend some hit dice. Do whatever you need to do. Maybe it gives you some spells back, maybe it doesn't, but you guys can mark a short rest as you guys collect yourselves as you're getting closer to the town and off of the mountain.
Wish I took more damage. Was there any loot before we left that last encounter?
Oh, did you want to loot the bodies?
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll an
think somebody asked
investigation check. I did not hear, sorry.
Here we go. 15.
19, if that helps.
So each of them had a great axe. The Orug was wearing plate armor, but it's mundane, it's not magical. Much too big for most of you, but and we'll say you find 17 silver, 14 copper.
Yay. That's probably more than we get paid now.
Oh, definitely. As a matter of fact, Gert,
Hey,
you
you guys
don't
are
even
getting
remember
paid?
the last time you got paid.
What are these? What is this little round thing?
I'll keep your chair. I'll hold it for you.
You're such a nice young thing. Thank you.
You say he was in full play, or was it just play?
It's just plate. Why, you planning on running around in orc-sized plate?
If I could just take the chest piece and make it, what is it, like a breastplate or half plate?
I will take it if it fits me.
I was going to say, the hobgoblin I could see, but
Yeah, it gives me
You
a
can't
little.
rage with armor on, right?
Can't rage with heavy armor.
With
and
heavy armor.
plate is heavy armor.
Never mind.
Okay, so you guys have your short rest, and now we go back to that town map I showed you. You guys find yourselves in the woods. Now the sun is now setting after your several hours walk and break, and nighttime has started. Currently the drawbridge is still down, and there are some people kind of meandering in and out. There is a moat there in front of the gate. You see 2 guards are stationed at the gates right here. And I will leave it up to you guys to decide how you want to approach.
See why now we had to be hobgoblins, goblins. Because no, in every hero thing, we are the bad guys. So there's no just walking into the damn castle. Ah,
You got a cloak that you can
I was gonna say, I was about to say,
put
I have
3
I
goblins
have
in a
this
trench
book.
coat.
I'm really good at speaking. And does anyone have like some paper? Maybe I could make a passport to get us in.
And I'm pretty sure that rogues get a disguise kit just as their normal kit, so he could try to make up the hobgoblin.
I'm for it.
Does that roll?
I don't have a lot of charisma though, so this is gonna be a problem.
Okay, so here's a very important thing. Of the 3 goblins who are going in the trench coat, who is going to be the feet, who is going to be the torso and arms, and who is going to be the head?
I'll be the feet.
Well,
Well,
Stabby's the
I
best
think
at talking.
I think it's awesome. It's obvious that I'm the strongest, so I think it only makes sense that I'm on the bottom.
I'll be the head because I'm the best at talking.
You know what? I'm going to play into this. Roll a D100 on a 15 or lower. You die of old age, Kurt.
Shit. All right.
Ooh.
That's a 30.
Woo.
That's a 30.
Up, chest mate. Not yet.
Ah, good. That's like just
Nothing's
a
happening.
little angina. Just a little angina. Good.
Jesus, put both arms up and smile. Let's see if you had a stroke, old lady.
It turns out
that Gert's always had a straight, crooked face, so you can't tell.
So, since you are proficient with the disguise kit, go ahead and make a performance check at advantage to make up drift.
Okay. Let's see here. Advantage performance.
There you go. Drift, you think that you could pass as just like a really ugly furbolg?
Yeah.
And who
I'm going to
Yes,
try
he
and
comes.
sneak in, noting the other three are in the trench coat. I'll try and sneak in as they're talking.
Yeah, okay.
Did you say it's nighttime now?
Yeah, so the sun is down, so lighting is kind of in your favor for these disguises.
I'm also essentially invisible in darkness.
I will get a separate token as Spec will try to sneak. So are you guys just going to get on the main road and walk up like you belong in Redwater?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm standing on Gert, so I'm doing whatever Gert's doing.
And Drift is there as well. So you guys approach, you're walking across, and it's a quiet night. Not a whole lot to make noise. And as you're walking over that moat, give me perception checks. Stabby, there's a whole lot of
10.
logs just floating around in there.
Best roll I've had tonight.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, just a whole bunch of logs floating around in the water for you guys. So,
What do you guys see out there?
Oh yeah, I guess that's true. Do we even see anything?
did anybody roll above a 15?
Yeah, 21.
Okay. Yeah, there's a bunch of giant crocodiles swimming around in there. You guys make your way, trying not to let that make you nervous. And you step up. Are you guys just going to walk past the guards, or are you going to stop, or how are we doing this approach?
I think I would just
Is the gate
walk
is
by.
the gate open?
Like, I don't
So the gate's open, and you're watching people just walk just in and out of the city.
All right,
Then-
guys, just play it
yeah.
cool. Just play
So
it cool.
I kind of do that like little nod you give people to say hi, but not to say hi kind of thing. So you're like quick moving on. That's what Drift would like to kind of pass as.
Okay, so Drift, you've got a really good disguise, so give me a stealth check at advantage.
I have, was that plate armor? So that's disadvantage. So is that just a straight roll?
Since this is more of a deception kind of thing, actually, do you want to just roll deception?
No.
Then give me that stealth check.
that normal or-
straight roll?
Okay. Oh God. 6.
Okay, we will resolve that in a second. Second group,
Okay.
which is our 3 goblins in a trench coat. The first roll, who picked the cloak of billowing again?
Stabby.
Okay. There's a 15% chance that thing billows at an inopportune time. So first I need a D100 roll. 15 or lower. We're going to discuss what happens.
33.
Okay, so it does not billow. So now I need you to make a stealth or deception check as you walk through here. Straight roll for you, because you're not relying on a disguise kit.
Okay, I'll do a stealth. 20.
Okay, Gert just makes it through the gate. Spec, you're trying to sneak in behind them, kind of stick it to the shadows, so I'm going to need a stealth roll from you.
11.
So,
How dark is it in there?
Gert, you're making your way through. Drift, you're kind of trying to walk, and oi, you, come over here. And they're yelling at you, Drift. One of the guards is asking you to come closer.
Yes, sir.
Who are you? I ain't never seen you before.
My name's Odd Duck. I come in here like once weekly.
Make a deception check.
Oh, it's a negative modifier. No, I didn't think this through. Oh my god. Yay, an 18?
Yeah, it's a good roll.
Shit, yeah. Did it pass? That was the question.
Look, mate, just make sure you visit the bathhouse. You fucking stink. And
That
Drift,
was-
you make it through.
that was-
Now,
That was hurtful, but thank you.
Spec.
Take your advice.
Dun, 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 dun. You think that you're invisible as you're sticking to these shadows. I'm gonna make a perception check. Let me get my d20s here. I'm rolling 2 die, but it's not advantage. It's just 2 guards. A 5 and a 7. You mission impossible your way somehow.
Rolling through. Anyone standing back watching could clearly see me just doing the roll across the hole.
Yeah, it's less James Bond and more Austin Powers, but you make it through somehow.
Your bean, yeah.
Yeah, so you guys have made it past the gate guards and you find yourself on this main path through town. Now there's some folks meandering about, a couple walking patrols. Looks like most of the shops in town have closed for the evening. Where do you wish to move next? Don't all jump
Straight
at
do
once.
it or yeah.
Down. Towards
Are you guys
the-
remaining in the trench coat?
Yes.
The best part about the trench coat are the bedazzled boots sticking out the bottom of them.
That guy's got
No.
style, somebody says. You walk past. So you guys make it to this main intersection. Up ahead. Spec sticking to the shadows still. And I need a D100 roll out of the 3 people in the trench coat.
Everybody's gonna do it.
No, just one person. Whoever's rolling them.
38.
Okay, it does not billow. There's another approaching patrol. Drift, I need another deception check. Spec, I need another stealth check.
Am I in darkness?
Yes.
Or is there like actual darkness available?
Yeah, there's shadows all
there's
over
like
the
a-
place. Yeah.
Because it says for Gloomstalker, I'm invisible in darkness.
Awesome. There are people walking around with torches, though, like the guards have torches. So I will request a stealth check.
Drift got a 5.
Okay, you got a 5 on your deception?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, on the second failed deception check, the 2 guards squint. Something don't seem right. And they walk up to you. You, citizen. What are you here for?
I'm here for the farmer's market tomorrow. I was just gonna stay here for night.
Deception check?
Why did I decide to dump charisma? 18.
How do you keep getting 18s on these?
Look, it is a pretty good farmer's market.
You just go make sure you hit the bass. And they walk
I
on.
you The first two, where are they? Maybe that would help.
They point this direction. I will tell you guys, as you are walking, this building right here, the sign hanging over the door, you guys notice, is 2 crossed swords.
Wanna go steal it?
Does
Stabbing?
that...
Stabbing?
This is a weapon shop.
Okay. We don't have a lot of money.
I tell
You
my
don't
feet to
say.
turn
You criminals
towards
here
the
to
shop.
kidnap a princess.
You've been playing too many good characters. I was straight to let's rob them.
It's right on brand for Manic.
Are there lights on in the store? Like, is it open or is it shut like
No,
everything
so
else?
it's night, so everything's closed. It doesn't appear that you can see any signs of anybody being inside. You
I'm
don't
gonna,
have
like,
to break into the weapon
Wait.
shop. I am just allowing you guys the opportunity if that's what you would like to do.
I
I'm
don't
gonna
think
roll
I'll
over
be
and see if there's an
involved.
open windows or anything.
All
I'll
right.
I'll be a lookout because I have 0 stealth. I have disadvantage.
Spec. Go. There is a window here, but it's so dirty and dusty. It's hard to see inside. Make an investigation check.
Ooh. That is a 4.
Yeah, you can't make out if there's anybody in there or not. It looks dark and empty.
Is the window, like, can I open it though?
You put your hand on it and it's locked.
I'm gonna start looking around for a rocket now.
Always an option. You do have a thief among you, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping that thief was paying attention because I'm dumb.
Oh, I was trying to get my feet to go to the front door.
Okay, you go
See
to
if
the
it was
front
locked.
door. It is definitely locked.
Gert 100% turns the wrong direction.
Other way, Gert.
Could you just be clear with your instructions?
I mean, back in my day, feet knew how to walk.
Do we really, really want old ass lady to be involved in this?
So you guys walk up, and Stabby, you climb down out of the trench coat, and you go up to the door. It is locked.
I will pull out a lockpick and try to
Sleight of
unlock
hand.
it.
DC 12.
Okay. Me4.
Deftly. Stabby, you were made for 2 things: picking locks and stabbing. Smoothly, and it clicks and unlocks. You try the handle, and the door creaks a bit as you open it, allowing some light to spin. Drift, make a perception check. Spec, make a perception check as you guys are looking out.
Oh,
23.
It appears so far nobody's noticed, but you might want to get in there in a hurry if you're going to go in.
yeah, Stabby's like, come on, let's go. And kind of pulls on the trench coat to go inside.
I'll, like, barrel roll behind them. Like,
Gert walks right in.
Yeah, you guys walk in, and this is a
Folly.
pretty modest weapon shop. There's all kinds of stuff in here. Each of you can roll a D100, and depending on the level of percentage you get, will depend on the upgrade you can find to your weapon.
Oh, fuck, I
98.
read that right.
I rolled the wrong dice. Hold on. Sorry. 100. There we go.
98. Damn.
Right?
11. Awesome.
Drift.
Just get to level up.
As far as your longsword goes, it doesn't look like they've got much better than your longsword. Let's just go down the list. Stabby, what did you roll?
98.
98. You know,
Yeah.
you picked up that nice +1 dagger at back of the temple.
Yeah.
And there's a +3 dagger just sitting up on this plinth. It's like on a pillow, and it's like you can feel the magical aura coming off. This is the most beautiful knife you have ever seen in your entire life.
I can do so much stabbing with this.
I can't wait to
Spec,
use this.
what did you get?
Second,
What'd you get?
37.
Hey, 37. There is a +1 crossbow here if you would like it.
Heyo.
Bonk,
48.
38.
48.
Oh, 48. Well, that's still a +1. So you can change your, what do you have, a hammer?
Yeah, I'm all.
Yep, you can change your maul to a +1. Gert.
67.
Hey, that's +2 territory. So if you
Nice.
want, you can get a +2.
All right, I see this beautiful mace on a pillow. Like, oh, this one doesn't have any rust at all.
Yeah. Drift. How does this guy not have any better longswords than this? But he doesn't. And now I need everybody to roll a stealth check.
That is a natural 1 for a 9.
It's higher than I rolled.
How dark is it in this place, Dungeon?
So, Spec, you're looking at this crossbow and you didn't realize that, you know, you got to keep your booger hook off the boom button, and you pull the trigger and launch the bolt that was preloaded in this thing into the ceiling, and it. What was that? And an office door opens in the back, and there is a very angry looking dwarf. Oi! Get out of my shop! And I need everybody to roll initiative. I thought you guys were going to make this, so everybody's going to have to tell me their rolls.
5.
14.
17.
All right, who got the 14?
Spec.
Okay. Drift, what did you get?
17.
Stabby?
17.
Stabby's got a higher dex, guarantee it. Gert?
15.
Okay, let me roll for my dwarf. Ooh. Bonk, what's your dex?
+1. For 13.
Okay. The dwarf is going to go last, so if he even gets to go. All right, Stabby. Just imagine you're in this room. It's probably only 15 feet wide by about 25 feet long. You're probably 20 feet away from this dwarf. We're not going to have an encounter map for this. This is going to be theater of the mind for this fight.
You said me, right, Stabby?
Yeah, Stabby's first.
All right. Yeah, Stabby's just gonna get a big grin and look down at the new dagger he just picked up, and he's gonna cackle and run over to uh, towards the
The dwarf.
guy, and he's gonna try to stab the dwarf. Yeah, and he's gonna try to stab him.
What the hells? Yeah, go ahead.
23 to hit,
Definitely hits.
and 11 piercing damage because I don't get sneak attack.
All right, and yeah, he's bloodied.
I'm using my offhand attack with my +1 dagger.
Okay.
So this is gonna be an 11 to hit.
11 does not hit.
That's unfortunate. And that'll be it for Stabby.
All right, Drift.
Actually, I'm gonna run up to him and I'm gonna hit him with my longsword. And as I do it, I'd be like, "This is a shit shop. How do you have no better longswords than the fucking thing I'm using? You're a shit, metal worker or something." I had a 16 to hit.
16 hits.
All right. 6 slashing damage.
Okay. All right. After you is Gert.
Turn.
Kurt looks down at her new mace. She's like so happy. She walks up and I haven't had to hit anybody since it's been a long time. 16.
That hits.
9 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, so let me go narrative here. So, Dabby runs up with just this wide grin and buries these two daggers into this dwarf, and then Drift walks up, just giving the worst Yelp review you can imagine before swinging this sword, and then this little old lady goblin teeters up, and then pulls the mace up slowly, but with the swiftness and fierceness of an 18-year-old goblin, brings it down on this dwarf's head. There is a meaty crunch as the skull gives way, and he falls over dead. He did not get his
That's how
turn.
we did it back in my day.
He does not get a turn.
Kids
He does
could
not
learn
get
a
to
thing or
raise the
two from
alarm.
me.
You guys feel like you're safe. You listen. There's no other sounds. Drift, roll a D100.
Oh, thank you. I was like, "Can I please investigate again?" Yay! 50!
Okay, 50 is the +2. You see in this back room, he was just putting the finishing touches on a new longsword in the back. So you can take a +2 longsword.
Then I'm probably gonna turn around to everybody and be like, maybe the townsfolk were right to, not want us around. I feel bad. Like, he had shit in the back, and
No.
maybe they're right.
You guys
No.
go-
You see, they never check in the back.
All the good stuff's always in the back.
I feel like I should make you roll an intelligence check to know that, Monk.
That's fine.
I'm kidding. So you peek out the door.
18.
You get back in your costumes, and you step out of the shop and quietly close the door behind you. It doesn't seem like anybody's noticed. I need somebody in the trench coat to roll a D100.
Right? 97.
Oh, yeah, you guys are safe and sound. It is not triggering on you guys. And you start making your way down the road again. And then the very next building, the sign hanging in front of that is a shield and a helmet.
Steven.
Well, let's check this door.
We're so good at this.
It is locked.
We're doing this. Okay.
All right.
We're not good people.
I'm gonna No.
I'm like, I'm a cabinet.
23 to pick the lock.
Yeah. And it opens, and you peek inside, and it's an empty shop. But this time, there's armor and shields, and looks like a pretty nice shop. And everybody gets to play this game again. Let's roll D100s.
We go straight to the back, so this will be fun.
Ooh, that's a 95.
I will let you pick. Do you
Abby got
want
a
a plus
53.
3? Do you want a plus 3 shield or a plus 3 armor?
Is it just the same armor I have, I assume?
Yeah, same armor you have, but plus 3.
Would the shield being +3, would that be +5 to your AC then?
Yes.
I will go the +3 shield because I might find studded leather at some stage.
Yeah. Drift, what did you get?
69.
That's plus 2, Carrie.
Ah!
Nice.
Sorry, the teenager was loud. What?
I said nice. You get plus 2 armor.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Is the +2 armor? Sorry.
Stabby.
I got a 53.
That is plus 2.
Okay.
So your studded leather is now plus 2 studded. Gert.
Yeah.
21.
That's unfortunately just plus 1.
All right. Can I choose between armor and shield?
If you'd like. Everybody
I'll
can
stick
choose
with
between armor and shield. That was
I'll stick with armor.
all right. Bonk, did you tell me yours already?
Yeah, I got or I didn't, but I got a 21 as well.
You're also plus 2 with 21. Or plus 1, sorry. Everybody roll a stealth check.
Can I give Spec my non-magical studded armor?
There's your studded leather, Spec.
Sweet.
What armor, I guess, could I get? I don't have any.
You could get leather. I rolled a die for it.
No, I said, oh god, because I rolled a 6 for myself. We'll take the +1 leather.
Did anybody get below a 12 on the stealth?
I did.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Stabby did.
A back office door opens again. Only this time it is a slender elf.
Thanks for the follow.
Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you guys out there in the stream world. Sometimes I forget I'm streaming. I get so into this. So yeah, there's this slender elf. He's in a nightgown, and behind him you see like it's a bedroom. Like this guy lives in his shop, and he's holding up a candle. Who is that? Who's in here? I'm gonna give you guys a surprise round. Who wants to try and shut this guy up?
That'd be.
Nobody rolled a 1 this time, so.
Hey. I'd probably suggest the person that gets sneak.
Yeah, Stabby wants to stab him.
Yeah.
Stealthily.
You just put on this brand new armor and like you're kind of reach out and stab him. His AC is 10.
That's a 27.
Yeah.
While he's doing this, can I shove the mug of gravy in his mouth and then activate it so he doesn't scream?
Yeah, go ahead. I like that.
Okay.
21 points of damage.
Oh, he's dead anyways. This guy dies choking on blood and gravy.
Drowning in gravy. What a way to go.
Oh, not how I intended for that item to be used, but I'm here for it. Just drown a guy in gravy. Everybody gets kitted out in their new armor. Everybody's got their nice new magical weapons. The boss is for sure
Standing next
gonna
to the...
let you keep this when you get back. He's that nice of a guy. You guys open up the door, make a perception check.
We're really good at this.
Gert,
24.
the coast is clear.
7.
Odd.
The elf did not raise any alarm. And you guys get back into your trench coats. Make me my D100 roll. You got to get it below a 15 at some point, right?
You're wanting it.
No.
27.
Nope. Okay. You guys somehow have made it. In this next shop, the sign hanging above the door is a cupcake.
Oh. After all these stabbings, I'm kind of hungry.
We are pretty good at this.
Look at these.
Yeah,
Rob the whole
go-
town.
Go to the door.
Yep, door's locked.
Yeah, this is
Great.
give it a shot.
Yeah.
19.
Open up the door, you step in, and this looks like it's like a bakery. There is a glass counter, and behind it is just all kinds of pastries and danishes and cakes and cookies. And roll an investigation check, whoever would like to look over these pastries.
Oh my
Team.
God.
Gert, being a cleric,
Not
You're-
1.
your nose is drawn to this specific cupcake, and it looks like a chocolate cupcake with some strawberry icing and a cherry on top. And you pull it up and you take a bite, and you get the benefits of a long rest.
Oh,
There are 3 more of these cupcakes. You can tell your party members or just pocket them.
oh, come on now. I'm not used to playing a bad guy. I walk up. I give one to Stabby. I'm like, just maybe not now, but just save this for when you really need it, because I think you're really gonna need it. But it looks at the rest of the party. It's like, I think it'd be best if I held on to these and then gave them to people when they needed it, because I don't think you guys know what you're doing.
Stabby, you can take a long rest if you eat that cupcake, or put it in your
Okay,
pocket.
I'm gonna put it in my pocket.
Okay, who rolled the natural 1?
Me.
I did. Or no, I got a 7.
0.
Sorry, never mind.
All of these pastries behind this glass looking pristine, and you two are digging in the trash and pulling out stale loaves of bread. What did you roll, Spec?
I got a 1.
Oh,
A
got
dirty one.
Oh, a dirty one. So you're eating the stale like biscuits.
Delicious.
You guys
Yeah,
call
the
you guys
trash
call
at a
cookies
cupcake
biscuits
shop
there
is
too,
probably
right?
still better than what we eat at home.
Yeah. You guys eat well. So,
Cookies and biscuits are different things, but they are essentially just cookies. Cookies are like sweeter.
okay.
Cookies are like chocolate chip cookies. And you got bickies, which are like, the other ones.
I just didn't know if you were
You call
like the
scones
Indians.
biscuits. Weird.
They're biscuits, but
They're different than scones.
you guys roll a stealth check.
Finally rolled better.
7.
2 nat 20s on a disadvantage check.
That's
How
awesome.
awful is that? No.
Get him out of there. Did
Goodness,
anybody
goodness.
roll under a 12?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh, thank goodness. The little old gnomish woman does not have to die. So she does not wake up. You guys make your way to the door, get back into your trench coat, step out, give me my D100 roll.
You have to be careful. Should we just go kill him?
Oh, yeah,
Kidding.
someone in there.
It does not billow. This one, the sign in front of it is a bathtub with like suds coming up. However, walking by this building, you can tell that it is occupied. There are people
We
inside.
skip that one.
Gonna skip
We're
that.
3 for 3. We could be 4 for 4.
Yes, but
Yeah, but I mean,
They-
what do you even do with soap and
they
water? That
told me
doesn't
I
make sense.
stink, and I'm probably the cleanest one of you all. So,
Ooh. Everybody
fuck
roll a
'em.
perception check.
oh no.
Out of character, I kind of want to know what's in there.
That's a natural
Christ.
wood.
That was also a natural one.
Oh my god, our dice are shit.
It's feast or famine. You're either rolling ones or
Oh
20s
my
tonight, folks.
God.
Anybody get a
Well-
12 or higher?
Stabby got a 14.
Stabby, you kind of smell the air and then you turn around and you realize that the armor shop is on fire because the elf dropped that candle.
Oh.
Oh, this is good. This is good. It'll cause a distraction, and then we need to go to the castle. and
Dong
get
dong
job
dong
done.
dong 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 dong. And all of a sudden, the things around town are gonna get hectic. Guards begin running. People start waking up and coming out. They're running around. Any stealth checks or anything like that between you and the keep would be made at advantage. It seems like they're mustering up people to fight a fire because that candle definitely caught that place on fire. You guys didn't even have to use the orb to catch a place on fire like the last party did. You guys just killed the guy holding the candle.
With all these people, running around, can Gert do like a perception check or something to see if any of them look enough like the princess to
Go ahead.
pass it off? Was that a go ahead?
Yeah. Yeah.
18.
You realize that apparently this town doesn't send their children to fight fires.
Wait,
It's weird. Why are the kids like they would be the best at getting into the small corners where the fire is, but that's okay.
Dung 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 dung. Yeah, the crowd's starting to get big here. What are you guys doing? You gonna keep hanging out?
We should
Running towards the
move to the
castle.
castle.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
even if we need to, we can be like, fire! Everybody help! And as we run the other way.
Okay. So you guys, we're gonna say go ahead and make it to the outside of the keep. And here we're gonna take a bio break. Everybody take 5 minutes, and we will meet back up outside the keep.
Cool.
Roger.
And we are back. Okay, let's pull the map back up. What you guys see before you is not a castle, it is more of a keep. It is 3 stories tall. And as you guys are kind of going the opposite way of the crowd and approaching from this main thoroughfare, you may each give me a perception check.
$19.
Anybody do better than a 19?
Yep.
Okay. Gert, as you guys are approaching, you see on that northwest wall is the main entrance. And 3 stories up in the window, you see a red-headed girl staring out at the fire burning in the distance. She doesn't seem to notice you. She seems to be preoccupied by the fire.
Gert points this out to the rest of the party and like Spec. I know the boss said alive, but have like a arrow that you could like, I don't know, maybe just not quite kill her, but make her fall out of the window, and then we go get her.
Also on a 19, the window for the room next to it, just a little further north, is open, and it's dark in that room.
And you said these are on the upper floor?
Yeah, the 3rd story. And if you guys look, so the windows, her window is right here on this corner, facing this direction. The open window is over here. And then here's the main steps to the main door.
Okay.
This looks like
So-
a like warehouse or garage, maybe where they park their carriages.
So hear me out. We accidentally set fire to the place down there, and everybody's rushing to it. What if we set fire to the room next to the girl? Because then they're all going to be like, oh my gosh, and then rush her out. And then we just take her as she comes out the door, and then we go away.
Like starting fires.
Oh my goodness, they never.
Bottle I think we could throw to start that room on fire.
We do have that bottle of ever-smoking orb thing.
Yeah. There was other items too. Maybe if you think real hard.
The gravy acts as grease. Does that mean it's flammable?
No, the gravy is not flammable, but it's also used its charge for the day
Nah.
to drown an elf who was already gonna die. At least he
Someone had
died
to
happy.
scream.
I do believe somebody has a certain wand, and there's an open window.
How tall are these?
I could, yeah, I
wall.
could misty step someone up there, but I wouldn't guarantee that they would go there. They might end up in her room or over the stable or something. We can try it, and then you can set fire to the room, and then like hey lady, I'll come help you.
How high up is this window?
So it's the 3rd story. Treat each story as 10 feet, so it's about 30 feet up.
Do I have rope?
How high up is the little wall that's right here?
So
Or
those
like
those
the-
walls are about 10 feet tall. It's a stone wall with a tall gate, but the gate's open. Like maybe the guards who were standing there have rushed to help with the fire.
Would I try to climb to that window?
Absolutely, you can try to climb.
I'm gonna try.
Walk up to the wall. Do you have pittance, or are you just gonna try to climb a
I'm
sheer
just
wall?
climbing this shit.
That's what I was thinking.
Okay.
Here, I'll give you a boost.
Gets me an
You're
extra
too-
foot off the ground.
Yeah, the two shortest characters.
This is going to be a series of athletics checks and or acrobatics. I will let you pick.
Thank you. Yep. I would much prefer the +4 than +0.
There any way, like my strength's not, it's actually pretty good, but like that I could help lift them to give them advantage on one of the checks.
You're 5'11", you said? So I will say that you can lift them, and with your arms held above your head, can pretty much clear the first story, which would get rid of the first check.
Once I get up there, I can help people.
Hey, Alyssa's done eating. If everybody wants to remind her to turn her camera on.
Do it. For the stream.
I think we made a deal, ma'am.
Not actually done eating.
All right, so your first story is cleared with Drift helping to lift you up. So your second acrobatics check is DC 14.
Can I give him advantage by pushing him up?
No.
No. Can I throw him up?
So you reach up and you realize that this is really smooth rock. And you start to climb up and you lose your footing and you take 1d6 of damage as you fall to the ground. You take 4 points of fall damage, bludgeoning, as you hit the ground and the air is knocked out of you. Ooh. And I will roll a perception check from the princess. That's a nat 1, so she did not hear.
Gert turns to Drift. Oh, I'm too dead to be climbing a rope. Go ahead and wave that stick and get me up there.
We're gonna try it on the old lady. Sweet. Yeah, so I'll use a charge to Misty Stepper up into that room next to the princess.
All right, Gert, roll a d4. Gert?
That's a 4. That's got to be good, right?
Okay.
It's a 4?
So you misty step and you are 5 foot above the window. I will allow you to make either an athletics or an acrobatics check to catch the windowsill as you start falling down.
All right. Well, we're going to go athletics. Oh, baby. It's a 10.
He's so strong.
That's a very solid roll, Frankie. Very solid. A 10.
10 is average. So you catch the windowsill and you're starting to slip. Starting to slip. You're going to need a strength check to hold on to this window.
Hey,
And
Natural 20 for a 23.
Gert,
Get some.
looking down at this fall, suddenly the strength finds you and you grip and you pull yourself up into this window. And you
Holy
from
shit!
this
Well,
grandma.
that's awesome.
Make a perception check. Yeah, you realize that
dirty
like
20.
you're in some kind of like study or library, and you see the light coming out of the room to the south, from under the door, and you realize that there is a door that connects this room to the princess's room.
Awesome. So I stand there for a sec. Gert stands there for a second, pretending that she's not having a small heart attack. And then
It's the big one.
oh, I'm good. Nope, you're good, Gert. A couple deep breaths. Kind
Oh,
of.
what'd you roll on that perception check?
30-20.
Okay, and also you can hear the princess talking as she's standing at the window. You hear, "Oh my god, this totally means I'm not gonna get to go to Vanessa's house. Oh, gag me with a spoon."
I'm gonna, unless any. So I don't want to take over. If anybody else wants to try to get up here, please do so.
Yeah, bro.
Stabby will pull out his
I
Titans
think I have rope.
and start trying to climb up with those.
Okay, if you're gonna try to climb up, I'm gonna assume Drift is gonna try to lift you up the same way. So on
Yeah,
so
and-
you skip the first check, so DC 14, either athletics or acrobatics for the second story.
Okay, and I'm trying to stick Titans in as I go if I can.
Okay, yeah, that'll give you advantage.
Advantage on acrobatics or athletics.
Yep.
Okay. 23.
Okay, and also give me a stealth check to kind of ding, 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 ding these into the rocks rather than crack, crack, crack.
25.
Yeah, you're able to find places in the mortar where you can put these pythons in. So you make it up past the second story. Now do the same thing to make it to the third story window.
Okay. 11.
Tink, tink, and you start to pull yourself up, and your python gives way, and you take 2d6 fall damage as you fall to the ground. That is 11 bludgeoning as you hit the ground.
Ouch.
I'm going to roll a perception check. That's a 9. She did not hear.
Amazingly, I don't have rope. So
Somebody could try to toss the rope from the ground up to you in the window, maybe.
I tie the rope to a javelin and try to throw it up there.
Absolutely.
Big brain top.
Gert gets way out of the window.
Give me an attack roll.
Now I get a natural 20.
Yeah. And you just feel the air as this javelin flies perfectly through that window and just misses you, Gert. But now the rope is up there with you. Give me an investigation check to find something to tie it off to.
It's a nat 20. My dice have turned.
There we go. And you figure this rope's long enough, you could probably tie it to that door handle, and that door ain't going anywhere. It's pretty solid in that frame, and it'll support even drift.
Can I,
Alright,
can I
I'll do that.
nail like our side down? Can use it to like zip line down.
It's 50 foot of rope, right? You don't have that much extra.
If
We
we're on
could
the-
combine mine with his. Then we'd have 100-ish.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, give me a sleight of hand check to tie that knot.
Where are we? Are we on the ground still?
Yeah, Gert is the only one up there in the wind.
Oh, I thought we all were.
No.
14.
Yeah, that seems like a pretty solid knot. Now you got 100 foot of rope.
Also, I have 2 more charges for Misty Step, so I don't think I will be able to climb that well. But I can assist others, and whoever can't climb, I can use the other charge for.
Yeah, I'm not going to make anybody else check to climb up this rope. You guys are goblins. You're pretty nimble. With the help of the rope, you guys can easily climb and scale this wall.
Nice try, Speck.
So, you all find yourself in this study/library. Gert kind of gives you the shush symbol and points towards the door to the princess's room. As you are all now in that library.
Have you heard anything? Is she by herself?
She's yeah, she seems to be by herself. She was speaking the language of the youngins. Don't know what she was talking about, but I think I got an idea. If you just let me go through first.
Okay,
Okay, Grandma.
I'm fine with that.
So not even stealthily, you're just gonna swing this door open?
That's my. It's trust me. Me going stealthily wouldn't matter.
Okay, yeah. So you swing the door open, and this fiery little redhead 14-year-old snaps her head to the side. Oh my god, who are you?
As he goes in, I'm gonna look for the other entrance.
The one that leads to the main hall?
Yeah.
It is straight across from the window.
I'm gonna go to an instant in front of it.
I look at her and I go, "Show me some respect," and freeze. And I need a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
EC 14.
Yeah, she's got a -4 to wisdom. She is a 14-year-old teenage. Yeah, so that is an 8.
All right, that was hold person. She is paralyzed.
Okay. Yeah.
Add more rope.
All right, guys. So I think can we just go back down? I think we've got her. Can we just go back down the rope? This only lasts for a minute. We have to go quick.
I will move up and start tying her up with the rope I have.
Okay, I was like, we ran out of rope.
You guys are having this conversation, and suddenly the door swings open, and there is, let me show you, this 14-year-old boy in full plate armor with a gleaming holy symbol around his neck. Hands off her, you foul beast! And I need everybody to roll
God.
initiative.
What's with everybody saying I stink?
Come on, roll.
He didn't
for it.
even knock. She could have been naked. How dare he?
Stealthy probably would have been a
Rude.
better bet.
Pervert.
He's a perv!
Nobody speaks of Sir Reginald that way.
Sir Reginald's a peeping Tom.
Is your sister's name Cersei?
Yeah, really, so much faster than me.
Okay, so initiative rolls. Let's start with Drift. What'd you get?
17.
Okay, Spec.
26.
Wow. Stabby.
13.
Okay, Bonk.
16.
Finally, Gert.
5.
And I will make a roll for Reginald. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, Spec, you are up as this young paladin in training charges into the room with a great sword.
I am going to. I think this is how it works. Bonus action, cast ensnaring strike, and then shoot him.
Yep.
So hopefully I hit him. Pew. 14.
14 misses.
I'm gonna shoot him again. I'm assuming. Oh, let me just check. Oh, it just lasts until the next time I hit him. Sweet. That's worse. So much worse. I'm like, that's
It's a new
shitting.
crossbow.
Like swings past him.
It's not zeroed in yet.
But that's my turn.
Okay, next up is Drift.
I'm going to like start going towards him, but as I go, I'm going to cast lightning lure. So lightning energy is going to come out of my fingers and go towards him and like do like the pull motion, to bring him back. So they need to succeed on a strength saving throw, which
That's 21.
okay. So nothing happens. Cool. I'm still gonna run up to him and like get in his grill.
I'm already
Alright.
there. If that changes your decision.
Stand right next to him somehow to get advantage for
Yep.
both of us.
You guys have him flanked. Bonk.
I want to try to shove him out the door.
Okay, make a shove attack, which is an unarmed attack. Actually, it'd be opposed to athletics. Here. He's got a 22.
17.
Okay.
Give
well,
him help somehow, or
you could try to help him shove. I'm going to allow it just because, so you can roll that with advantage.
just like lean into him or something.
Your familiar can give help, so.
24.
Okay, yeah, so he is shoved 5 feet back out through the doorway.
Can I shut the door now? Or no?
Yes, you can in a second. You get an opportunity attack as he leaves Drift.
Whack him with the sword. 15 to hit.
15 does not hit, so you swing the sword,
Yeah.
but his motion, and then you shut the door. That puts us at Stabby.
Stabby will walk up and kind of squat down beside the door on the side that the door does not open towards, and try to hide. And when he walks in, he's going to hold his action to stab him.
Okay. Held action. That puts us at Sir Reginald, who is going to immediately yell out, "Goblins in the keep!" and swing the door open and step through so you can make your stab attack.
I was hiding too. Is this so? This will be the advantage, correct?
Yep.
Okay. It's a 21 to hit.
21 hits.
That is 20 points of damage.
You bloody this 14-year-old child.
I'm
That'll make
gonna-
us feel bad.
yeah, and I used my bonus action to hide. So, all right, that'll.
Yeah, it was just
Do
a
it for
held
Stabby.
action anyways. So then Gert.
Yeah.
Were we able to get the daughter tied up before the combat
Yeah,
started?
she was paralyzed, so yeah, I'll say you guys got her tied up.
All right. Yeah. All right. I'm just gonna walk up to him, try to hit him with my mace. Then. Oh, that's a 10 to hit.
Yeah, 10 misses, unfortunately.
All right. Yeah. Okay. I guess that was a bad turn.
We are back up to spec.
Shoot him again. 14.
14 misses.
Bonus action, shoot again. There's just like bolts flying around his head. 16.
16 misses.
Okay.
Hold still, you little fucker.
That's my turn.
Drift. He is back up in your face. You have advantage because of flanking.
This is sweet.
Actually,
I'm gonna
Gert
hit him
should
with
have
the
had
long-
advantage too. Gert, if you want to swing with advantage, just real quick.
Okay, so it's a 24 on that one. Let me see if I crit. That would be awesome. I did not. So I had 24 to hit. And got him for 9 slashing damage.
How do you want to kill this child?
With glee.
Probably honestly, like straight through his armor. Like I found the weak spot.
Mhm.
And then once he kind of like does his thing, then I would just be like, ugh, and like kind of like pull him off my sword and let him just kind of fall to the ground and be like, all right, let's get her out the window.
Yeah, you guys shut the door, lock it. At least you guys didn't defenestrate him like the last group did. They just carried him over to the window and threw him out of it.
Easier.
Yeah. You guys hear the sound of boots, so you got to move in a hurry. What are you doing?
I'm gonna go to the bed and set a fire.
Yeah.
Uh,
Go ahead and
Gert
make-
picks
I
up
assume
the
everyone else is
girl.
going to grab the girl, yeah.
Yeah, Gert grabs the girl, throws her over his shoulder, starts walking out, or starts walking back to the other room, then go down the rope.
Yeah, so I'm going to need an acrobatics check from Gert to climb down a rope carrying a girl.
Oh,
Sorry, I was just getting her to the other room now. I wasn't about to start that, but I can
Oh,
do it.
okay. It sounded like you were going right out.
I was like,
Nope, I was not. I was not.
Okay, so you both take 11 damage. You found the quick way down. She gets to
I was
make...
about to ask how many D6s worth of hit points we thought this girl had.
She gets a 14 on her wisdom check now that she's taken damage.
That is exactly the save.
Okay.
She's tied up.
She is bound, but she's no longer held and paralyzed. Oh my god! She is extremely bloodied and laying at your feet, but she's not dead. The
Can I
rest-
hit her with my mace with a non-lethal attack?
Yes, you may.
All right,
You
just to
bonk.
knock her out. Not, don't want to kill her. Just, yeah, it's a mace. It's a non-lethal.
She
mace.
literally
Don't worry about
has 2 hit points left and an AC of 8. So go ahead.
it. Just- once again, I'm stressing non-lethal. That's a 16.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 6 points of, once again, non-lethal bludgeoning damage.
You knock her unconscious.
All right, well, I thought I was so worried she was going to start talking again.
you may have fixed her with brain damage.
Bonk's gonna move the armored guy in front of the door,
Okay.
so he can block it.
Make a intelligence check.
Oh, he's great at these. 14.
Sir Bonk's not the smartest goblin in the woods, but that door swings out into the hallway, but this might work to slow him down a little
Oh,
bit.
I thought it swung in.
Difficult terrain.
Stabby's gonna hide around the corner in the room until everybody else gets down the rope before he goes down
Okay.
to stab anyone that tries to grab any of his party.
Okay. Well, I rolled a d6. You have 3 turns, so That is enough for everybody but you to make it down before you hear the door to the princess's room swing open. Sir Reginald! My gods! Where's the princess? So you better get down that rope in a hurry, Stabby. Or are you going to try to fight him off and be heroic?
No, I'm gonna go. As much as I want to stab, I'm gonna go down the rope.
I was gonna
Okay.
say, as soon as he goes to start stabbing, I'm gonna grab him by his collar and like cradle, hold him, and go down the rope.
Yeah. You guys start climbing down.
Was I
there?
able to successfully start a fire in that room, though?
Yeah, I didn't even make you roll for it. I just loved the idea. So the bed is on fire, and they're coughing through the smoke. That's why they can't see exactly where the princess is. So now they're searching the room. You guys are here. Which way do you want to run? You could go to the north and try to scale up the wall, and then get over into the woods.
Up all the walls.
I have a few more pythons. I could try to make a path up the wall.
Is that where you guys want to go, to the north, the shortest path?
Sure.
Could we just ride horses out on the carriage?
You could break in and try to steal a carriage.
Or are we dexterous? Are we all dexterous enough to go over the wall?
You're carrying an unconscious princess, so there will be some difficulty here.
Think of more of her as heavy luggage right now.
It's up to you. You guys tell me how you want to escape.
So I think we have to go past, if we want to go back out the gate, whether it's in a carriage or running, we're going to have to go past the building that's on fire. So we're probably going to have to run through the crowd with the unconscious princess. So I don't think that's the right move.
Go over the wall.
Let's go over the wall.
Is there like a staircase that leads up to the top of the wall?
Make an investigation check.
Ah, crap. That is a 7.
What are stairs?
I know what stairs are. And these walls have none. These are walls, not stairs.
Spec knows the difference.
There is a tree right here.
Uh-huh.
Wasn't this also a
I
bed?
think, yeah, I think we should try to climb that tree and get up onto the wall.
I like it. You guys fashion your ropes, climb the trees, haul the princess up, dig a python in. Once you're up at the top, drop the rope down the other side. The bells and alarms are going off. Redwater has no idea what hit it. You make it over the wall, and into the night you disappear with an unconscious princess on your road back to Mortimer, the unenthusiastically eternal. Congratulations, minions. You have captured that princess. This ends our one-shot adventure. Hope everybody had fun. Just like a normal session, I will bring up the Discord, and we will do stars and wishes. Starting with Alyssa, who's got her mouth full.
So I love the stars to like the magical weapons. Like the Misty Step adjacent spell. That was so cool. The Drowning by Gravy got a star. The fact that we're all a bunch of pyromaniacs evidently really fit with the whole like goblin persona. And like my only wish is I kind of enjoyed playing this way. Like I've never played someone who there's no consequences kind of thing. Like there's this whole background thing. So goblins are pretty cool to play. I think I might have to play them in the future.
Absolutely. Mick.
Yeah, I double tap on the, like it was interesting playing I guess a bad character, or at least just not a good character. Because, as you've said, we just had the ability to just go, we'll just burn the house down. We'll just murder this shopkeep. Like, seems like the smartest choice. And yeah, I really liked having how you had the items have downsides that we just went with. It'll be interesting seeing that in more games, I guess. Wishbones, I don't really. I enjoyed it. It was good. It was nice and simple.
Yeah.
I'm still learning about it, dude, but it worked well.
Yeah, Micah.
Yeah, I think stars, the creative ways that we use the magical items, all the interactions with all the different shops and stuff. That was a lot of fun. And yeah, just seeing the chaos that we get to do as evil characters. We don't always get to, we don't get to play chaotic evil characters very often, and this was just a good time. Wishes. I don't have any for this one. This was just a lot of fun. And I think the star is the cranky old goblin. She was great.
Yeah. Same.
Stars. Gotta give it to Stebby. 2 knives for pretty much passing everything we needed to. Yeah, this was. I didn't really know what to get into, so I really didn't flush out my character. I mean, he's only named Sir Bonk, and I don't think I bonked anybody once. But yeah, it was very cool. I loved the little store interactions, especially the fact that I were like 3 in a row, even including the bakery, and the fact that there's all these nice things and like 3 of us, because we rolled low, we're just eating out of the garbage, which was better than what we were getting where we were before. Like that was 5-star cuisine to us, so that was fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Max.
No, loved it, especially, with all the campaigns that we're playing in. Sometimes it's nice to just do a nice one shot, and you get to build these characters. You're not worried about pages of the backstory. It's like Stabby. Guy's motivation is stabbing, and I loved it, and it works great for the story and a one shot, and it was fantastic. No, I had a blast. Hang on, I think I had one more star. Somebody else already probably mentioned it. The only wish I had is I wish it was a little bit longer. Maybe we go back and do an interaction with the board lich guy just to that, but that I'm just picking nits at that point. This is fantastic. Had a blast. Thank you.
Yeah, it's we're just pressing up on the 3-hour mark, so that's all. I know some of these guys have different things scheduled, and so I didn't want to go beyond the scheduled time. For me, I wrote this one shot. It's a lot of fun watching people play it, and it's never the same way every time. Stabby, definitely there's no, it's good at 2 things: picking locks and stabbing people. And what's picking a lock other than stabbing it? You know what I mean? Like I am upset that every party shuts the princess up as fast as they can, because I just love the vocal fry that I use.
I imagine we hear it along the way.
Yeah. And if you would have just, beat up Sir Reginald, kept her awake, you'd realize that she hates her dad. She'll gladly go. But yeah, so this was a lot of fun. Thank you guys for playing. And back on schedule for next week. Thank you for all the new follows in the stream tonight. We had another good showing for a Saturday game. I guess I got more subs, so that was cool. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate all of you, and it's not possible without these guys out there playing.